let me be crystal clear. I am not India Arie. And as much as I love her and would love to work with her, India, if you're watching this is absolutely no shade. I think you understand. I'm just me. It's super ironic and kind of funny, you know, that I chose to name this episode I Am Not India Arie, because she has a song, I Am Not My Hair, and I just so happen to be, you know, a part of a family that has a legacy of hair care manufacturing, and so that part is really funny to me personally. I think a lot of times people see that I'm a black woman who plays acoustic guitar and they think, oh, you've got to sound like India Arie, or oh, you know, do you do like Jill Scott or Alicia Keys? And I really want to break that stigma today. So Crystal Clear is not just about me as a person, but it's me as an artist as well. So I want to be crystal clear about the kind of artist that I am and what people can expect from me. And I think it's only right to kind of start with artists that I like. I have far too many artists on my playlist for me to be able to name all of them. But just to give you an example of the diversity in my playlists and on my Spotify, I'm an avid Spotify user. If you're on there, definitely follow me. Shameless plug. Anyway, to kind of give you an idea of the variety, some of my musical loves are India Arie, yes, Alicia Keys, Jill Scott, Stevie Wonder, Bethel Music, Elevation Worship, Jesus Culture, Jonathan McReynolds, D. Wilson, Wakey Wakey, Emily King, love Adele, love Tori Kelly. She's like one of my absolute favorites. Jamie Woods, Switchfoot, Ingrid Michaelson, Natasha Bedingfield, The Beatles, Chicago, The Temptations, The Contours, The Four Tops. Devin Dawson is someone I've just recently gotten into. He's a country singer. Chris Stapleton, amazing voice. And I feel like that kind of thing is so underrated. Like, we limit ourselves based on the color of skin, based on genre. We think black people are only supposed to listen to a certain genre. That doesn't go for all black people. I know that there are a lot of diverse people out here. But man, like, we've got to broaden our horizons. Just because I'm black doesn't mean that I'm automatically neo-soul. I can sing neo-soul, absolutely. But that doesn't automatically mean that that's all I got. As far as my influences go, it's songs that have made a major impact on my life. I think I want to start with a song by We Are Messengers called I'll Think About You. And it's on the soundtrack for The Shack, which if you haven't read the book or seen the movie, I definitely suggest it. It's a tearjerker. It was really, really, really therapeutic for me, having lost someone whom I love. And the song, it says, don't know where you're going, but I'll meet you there. And I can't blame you for leaving, but it's still not fair. And when I don't know what to sing, I'll sing about you. I love that song so much because I understand the pain. I mean, when my sister died, I felt like it was so unfair. And I just remember just screaming at the top of my lungs and collapsing onto the floor like, why did you leave me? Like, I didn't understand it. I know that she's in a better place, and I know that I'll see her, which is why I'm like, you know, I'll meet you there and I'll think about you, but man, it hurts like crazy. Another song that has had a huge impact on my life, Alex Johnson. She played Jude Harrison in Instant Star. It was on the End, which used to be Noggin, Canadian station that I absolutely loved. The same station that brought us Degrassi. Shout out to Drake, who, you know, we all know is Aubrey. Well, at least I know. He's always going to be Aubrey Graham to me. Anyway, so, but this song that her character sang on there was called I Just Wanted Your Love. So there's this guy named Tommy, and Jude's character, they've been going back and forth since like the beginning of the series. And she is finally thinking like things are great, things are in a great place. But then something happens and Tommy becomes really distant and rejects her. And she assumes like, well, she doesn't make an assumption, but she just doesn't understand why. And she writes this song called I Just Wanted Your Love.
It's not fight, just a little feisty. Maybe I'll lose my mind. I don't wanna let you go away. I don't wanna let you go. But I just wanted your love. I just need being loved. I just wanted your love.
I love it because it's got like that rock and roll feel, and it's like this punk, like angry song, this frustrated song, and she writes it. I don't know, she just puts her feelings out there. She's angry, it's feisty, it's full of passion. It's like this song that has all of this emotion on the inside of it, and I can relate to that so much because I'm an emotional person. It's such a angsty song. Alex Johnson is actually a big part of the reason why I play guitar. I remember watching that show in high school, and I was just mesmerized by her and by the concept of winning a songwriting competition and becoming a rock star. And so I picked up guitar by and large because of Alex Johnson. And I can't bring up Alex Johnson without giving a major shout out to MG Bailey, or Matt Bailey, the amazing guitarist who taught me a lot of what I know. Shout out to him. Matt has been a great friend for 10 years, and I really appreciate everything that he's done to help me to become a better musician and a better artist. So thank you, Matt. But another song that really means something to me, it's a song by Tony Bennett, and The Way You Look Tonight. Someday when I'm awfully low and the world is cold, I will feel a glow just thinking of you and the way you look tonight. And I love this song first because it's on the soundtrack for My Best Friend's Wedding, starring Julia Roberts. When I was younger, I used to watch that movie with my sister Stephanie, and it was our thing. Like, we would watch My Best Friend's Wedding together, and we would recite it to each other. Like, we know that movie backwards and forwards, and it was like our special bond. And so anytime I hear that song or anything from that movie, it makes me think about the special time that I got to spend with my big sister when I was younger, you know, and I felt included. I felt important to someone who was a lot older than I was, and it still remains really special to me. But it's also just a really beautiful love song, and I'm a sucker for love songs. I played that song on the playlist for my wedding, and it was beautiful. It had an amazing, like, old school feel to it. Just the richness of Tony Bennett's voice and just the richness of that era of music is just, you know, we don't take our time with love nowadays, and it's the same thing with love music. Honestly, we don't take our time with it. And so I really love that song, The Way You Look Tonight. This song I discovered in December of 2014. I had just had a terrible car accident, totaled my car on the expressway. Someone rear-ended me and pushed me into another car. And I was just feeling really restless. I had been in a situationship for most of that year, just kind of going around in circles and dating, but not really in a relationship with this guy. And I was just making poor decisions, settling for less than what it is that I knew I really wanted and what I knew I really deserved, compromising myself and my beliefs, my values, just to not feel lonely. And I remember it was New Year's Eve. I was headed to my brother's house for New Year's Eve to spend time with him. And I remember all the way there, I was just begging God to just send me a sign, to just help me, because I just wanted to be in a better place. I was tired of living this life feeling like everything was just falling apart. I just felt like I had made so many bad decisions, and I wanted to start over, and I wanted something new and fresh. And this song comes up on the radio by Gunger, and it's called You Have Me. Out on the farthest edge, there in the silence, you were there. I've wandered at heaven's gates, made my bed in hell. You were there still, always faithful, always good. You still have me, yeah. You still have my heart. So that song, it just reminds me, like, even if I made my bed in hell and I'm like staring at heaven's gates, just kind of wandering around because I want to be close to God, but I keep making these mistakes. It just reminds me, like, I can't get away from God. You know, it's just like in Psalm 139, like, I can go down to the depths. I can go as far as the ocean is. I can go high above in the heights, and He's always there. I can never get away from Him, and that it just means He wants to be near me, that I'm not too far gone. And that song gave me a lot of hope. Later in 2015, and this was the year that I met my husband, I discovered Tori Kelly, and her song Dear No One changed everything.
So if you're out there, I swear to be good to you, 'cause I'm looking for my future someone.
It's like having this intention and this hope that you're not letting go, but you aren't looking for it either. And she is basically saying, like, I want a real love. I want chivalry. I want romance. I want this magical feeling. And I'm hoping that it's still out there, and I'm not looking for it. You know, I'm content where I am. But if you're out there, just know that, you know, I'm here. Tori just destroyed that song in such a beautiful way. She executes it flawlessly. She really inspires me as a singer, as a writer, as a person, as an artist. I really look up to her. And if I had to mirror my career, not to be her, but to be close to someone in the industry, it would definitely be 100% Tori Kelly. I love everything about what she does. She has such grace, such poise, such character, a realness. You know, she's not in a box. She's just who she is, and she's completely talented and just amazing, and I love her, and I would love to work with her one day. I'm going to work with her one day, and yeah, I'm excited about what it is that I can do to be a part of what she's doing, because she's amazing. Don't put people in a box. I don't like boxes. Boxes don't fit. My music doesn't fit in a box. My artistry doesn't fit in a box. I am Christal Luster, and let me be crystal clear. I'm not Arie. Listen to something different today. Listen to a different song. I don't know. Do something great. This is crystal clear.